Hi class, welcome to your homework assignment. So if you're watching this video, that means you are working on a Chromebook. So what you need to do in order to access the graphic organizers is click on this link titled Graphic Organizer Google Docs. So you're going to go ahead and click on that, and it's going to open up this folder or this file. So you want to click on Open with Google Docs, and it opens up another tab. And here we see all the brainstorming graphic organizers. What you need to do is click on File, and then you'll click on Make a Copy. And you can rename it however you'd like. So I'm going to title mine with my last name, Brainstorming Doc, and then it's going to go into my Drive folder. So I'm going to click OK. And it's going to open up my personal Google Doc. So now, the next thing I want you to do is click on Share. And I want you to share it with Mrs. Rodkoff and myself. You can go ahead and check off Notify People because we will automatically get it into our drives. So it's going to list the file that you are sharing, and then go ahead and click Share. So now you have the file set up in order for you to start working on it. So I'm going to show you what the graphic organizers look like. This is graphic organizer option 1. So Google Docs is a little different than if you were working on a Word document. So what you have to do is, for example, if you want subject 1 to be the Louisa May Alcott text and subject 2 to be the Sullivan Ballou text, you're going to have to double click on this text box, and it brings up a drawing. And so within this drawing, I have inputted a text box for you to write. So you'll click on that, and then you're able to type inside it. So we can go ahead and click Enter, and then we can put in subject 1 as Louisa May Alcott. And then you click Save and Close. And then it appears on your Google Doc. And then you'll do the same for subject 2, double click inside the text box, and then you're able to write subject 2. Save and close. And then you have to do the same thing for the rest of the text boxes, regardless of the graphic organizer you choose. So on this box, double click, and then double click again. You're writing all the qualities that make subject 1 different or unique. On this one, double click to open, double click to write, and you're writing the differences or the qualities that make subject 2 unique. And of course, in the middle, you'll be writing all the similarities between the two subjects. So you would double click in order to access it, and then double click in order to write. And if you choose to do graphic organizer option number 2, you would just click on the left here, click on option 2. On graphic organizer option 2, if you decide you want to do this one, you're doing the same thing. You're writing the differences and similarities between subject 1 and subject 2. Whoever you would like to be subject 1, whoever you would like to be subject 2, it's your preference. So you would double click on this this side of the circle, and then double click inside the square that you would like to type in. So if we're writing Louisa May Alcott is subject 1, then we'll go ahead and list the qualities that are unique to the Louisa May Alcott text. And then we'll do the same for the Sullivan Ballou text. And then we'll go ahead and list qualities that are unique to this text. And as you guessed it, in the middle, we will be writing similarities between the text, okay? So once you're done typing on graphic organizer option 2, this is what your graphic organizer should look like. And lastly, if you choose to do graphic organizer option 3, again, you're doing essentially the same thing, writing the similarities and differences, or brainstorming the similarities and differences. So this one, you'll double click on the graphic, you'll double click inside in order to write, and then there's text boxes all around here. So you'll want to specify who your subject 1 is. You want it to be the Louisa May Alcott text. And then on all the black rectangles, you'll be writing all the qualities that make this subject different or unique. So you will write one example there. You can write another example there. And again, you do have to double click inside each of the text box in order to write. If you don't double click, it won't let you write. So click again, double click, I mean, and you'll be able to write. On the red rectangles, you'll be writing any similarities between your two subjects. So the similarities between the Sullivan-Ballou text and the Louisa May Alcott text. So you'll go ahead and save that once you're done filling it out, and you'll move on to writing about your subject 2. So in this case, it'll be the Sullivan-Ballou text. And again, these red squares will be similarities between the Louisa May Alcott text and the Sullivan-Ballou text. And then these black rectangles will be your differences or qualities that are unique to Sullivan-Ballou. And we're just brainstorming on all of these options. So it's okay to be very specific. It's okay to be broad. We're just brainstorming. So like I said, in order to access the text boxes, you need to double click on the image. And then in order to write inside the drawing within the text boxes, again, double click and you'll be able to write. Okay? And so again, you only have to choose one of the options. If you liked graphic organizer option 1, go ahead and choose that. Graphic organizer option 2, or graphic organizer option 3. Okay, so good luck with your graphic organizer. Once you're finished, you can go ahead and have a better idea on how you want to construct your thesis statement, and you'll go ahead and write your thesis statement on Schoology. There's another assignment there. But your main thing is make sure that you have made a copy of the Google Doc link and you have shared it with Mrs. Rothkopf and myself. Okay? Good luck. I hope this video helped you a little bit and you're able to complete your assignment. But if you have any more questions, don't hesitate to reach out.